Brixie's saying this is not a tune. He's saying this is shit. He's saying this is shit.
They don't know about my crew.
What's in the container?
The special stuff.
People watching this now will say, hold on, there's a game missing. Why was it Chris Why was it Chris there? Why didn't we see the highlights? Is that lost in history books, or can we just clear that up?
Nah, that footage is... I love the disappointment because we were so close. So close. But that's what happens when you make naive decisions, bad decision making, you get punished.
Previously on non-league without Big G. While I was away, Wellington managed to play Kenningwell and they took a thumping. Although we did score, it led to a heavy defeat, meaning that is back-to-back defeat since the Holland and Blair 3 points. That is Dilltown and Kennington with back-to-back defeats. It goes down to the last day with Whitstable.
Oh, sorry, Nathan Palmer. Hello. Where it always is. Where are you? Are you at Whitstable? Brother, we're at Chatham. I swear on my life. Bro, sorry, camera off, Chris. Did you not read the fucking match back?
I don't give a shit.
All of the sacrifice that we've put in over the last couple of weeks, all of the demands from me, all of the demands from Jig, it all comes down to this game. Either the pressure kills you and it suffocates you, or you rise to it. And I expect us as a team to fucking rise to it. We've had probably 2 to 3 bites at the apple here, and we've let ourselves down. What's coming out of their changing room right now is, let's relegate Wellington. So they're not going to do you no fucking favours. You're from Belvedere, they're not going to do you no fucking favours. So it's on us. The responsibility is on us. Nobody sitting in here wants to have relegation on their name. But that's what's at stake. And you can't fucking erase that. That stays there, that's permanent.
What on today, man?
Relegation battle, boy.
Staying up. Staying up.
Yeah, we're staying up, bro. 100.
That's it. Staying up, man.
Cut that out though if we don't.
Don't worry.
We're winning his head and we can't get out.
Fucking, we're gonna have to play him. We're gonna have to do some ugly shit as well today. It's gonna be both sides of the fucking game. It's gonna be some pretty shit and some ugly shit. Some boys, welcome. Keep looking at me.
Why weren't you saying that in Miami?
No woman would ever say that in Miami. I don't give a shit.
Baby, bless me with your body.
I don't give a shit.
Baby, bless me with your presence.
You win or you lose.
Let's get it cracking, bro.
Briggsy, he's got one of probably the longest throws I've seen so far in the league. He's saying just that little bit of hair gone now, you're going to be a bit more nippy on the wing.
Bit quicker.
Bit quicker.
We'll see it.
Yeah?
Continue the goal.
Loving the game. Conrad juicing it in. Dammy Jackson's it. And we got Quaker the Black Star. I told you this man's a man for the moment.
Give me left side.
Dragon, stand on, Dragon. Guess who?
We've got SJ in the building. He's saying, professional with it. Gee, give us some wise words. Relegation, pressure, top of the league.
Staying up. You keep saying relegation, you believe it's gonna happen.
No, but the word, you're right.
Game of football mindset. I hear the word pressure and I replace it with responsibility. It's like being a father. Have to do it. Have to step up.
And who are you sunning today?
Hopefully Whitstable, bro.
Yeah, we do the hard work. We do the dirty work. We make it horrible for them. That makes sense. Yeah. Then we understand, boys. Yeah. That's all I've got to say. Their centre halves gonna be pretty decent in the air. So anything trying to get in behind here, if they get hold of that in the air, that ball is coming straight back here. Whereas if that ball goes in here, it might go in behind someone. Fullback's kicking it off the pitch. We want to make sure that their back line is doing this for the first 20 minutes. The more they do that, the more that we have this area to play. Very simple.
Don't let them embarrass us, because we're fucking individually as good as them. They're a good side, they're going to move the ball well, but if we work hard and we keep the ball, we'll win the game, bro. Trust me, just believe, encourage. If someone moans, hand up, my bad, keep going. Don't need to say it. Just because someone don't say unlucky, don't mean it getting onto you. But if you do something shit, bro, expect to hear it, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, George will tell you, Corey will tell you, everybody should be able to tell you. Hold it, move on, next pass, make sure it's right, man. We win the game today, yeah?
Yeah.
Well done, boys.
Big one, boys.
Fucking work hard.
3, 2, 1,
Running.
Oh, when it all falls down. I'm telling you all, when it all falls down. We're here. It's the last game of the season of 22-23, and this is your last meal deal of the season. If we get 3 points today, we're guaranteed survival, but 1 point will be enough. But Whitstable are a team that never give out any oysters for free. So who are we to expect that today? It doesn't matter if it's the first minute of the game or the last minute of the game. You need your officials to be strict. And straight away, I look at some of the decisions made in the first 30 seconds. That's Dean Grant. He's one of the dirtiest strikers you ever see at this level, purely because he doesn't care who he's playing against. He gets an opportunity to whip it in early. It goes near post. And lucky for me, I ain't poor sight Phillips. Let's start this game on a positive note, even if we haven't on the pitch. We're giving away opportunities way too easy. Is anyone clear that we could actually get relegated today? It's an easy routine save for me, but the warning signs are there. How about we give it back to them? Conrad finds it in a deep position, sets it back to Kean Gerrard, the boy that we all know and love. He has his shot blocked, and he makes the right decision. Squares over to Sam Bailey, the teacher's pet. Here's one of those non-league moments that you watch and you just pray it's not you. But you can't help but watch it over and over. It's sickening, but why do I keep getting replays? The objective is simple. Don't have relegation on your CV. It cannot be removed, especially with these episodes all going on YouTube. Kean Gerrard setting the tempo with a bit of a lunging tackle, and it gives me that reminder. We've got Rhea McFarlane at right back. Jack Bauer used to have 24 hours to complete his mission. We've got 80 to survive with him at fullback. He had 2 on the outside, and he's made the choice to show him in. I ain't gonna let him off with that. A sad but true fact about Ugandans when playing on league. Catch them on a hot day where the pollen count is up, and you'll catch them blinking without their eyes open. Blinking without their eyes open. Regardless, Dean Grant sticked him behind the back 4, and he's put it in the top corner against his former teammate Big G. That is a £20 striker looking like a 20 mil one. He's having the best 5 minutes of his life. I don't give a shit. Surely, what is the motivation for Whitstable on a day like this? They secured mid-table, they know they aren't getting relegated and they're not going to get promoted. Why are they causing us so much trouble? It's because they got players looking for bonuses. And if there was anyone on a clean sheet bonus, Big G wasn't ever going to secure that this year. In this side anyway. That's what you do, you cover your teammates back. Apart from an early shot in the first half, there hasn't been anything that indicates Wellington are going to be in this game. Oh, referee, you've missed it there. Somehow it's come off the young man, Kean Gerrard's hand, and no one's managed to stop the game. Or the referee or the lineup hasn't indicated anything. Anyway, we've got Samuel Etu Bailey. He's adopted a new name because he's finally scoring goals. And there's an old school saying in football, play to the whistle. How about we have a look at it from this angle? Inside, outside, hit. Goalkeeper stands no chance because he was too small. What does that goal mean? That goal puts us in the driving seat and quite comfortably with our seatbelt on, and we're chilling, listening to our Spotify playlist, and Sam Bailey gets brought down and Kean Gerrard gets a strike. It looks amazing from the other angle, but when I look at it from this angle, I think, why didn't you catch it? He's just gone safety, and sometimes that's the best thing to do. Play continues. One of my favourite sayings, break the skipper, break the team. But when your manager's Marcel Namani, he puts himself in that category of gaffers who wear shorts. You know they're going to be organised. I can name 2 already. Kevin Keegan, Owen Coyle. Can you name me a third in the comments? A game like this will simultaneously have you cheering for both sides. 1 minute you're cheering for the Wellington boys. Next minute you're cheering for, oh no, they've seen it. Is this my fault, JR, or is it the back 4s? Regardless, the line's through. It's a terrific reflex save. Sometimes when you're shooting on the angle, you just have to make yourself big. It's about managing your emotions. Who's going to crumble, who's going to stay in it. Set piece opportunities, it doesn't matter how good the momentum is. But again, we get another Homer Simpson Dole moment. I tried to catch the ball and Conrad gets his head there first. They pull it in, and luckily we can settle. As an attacker, you can lose the ball higher up on the pitch and you don't really get punished. But when you're in the back line, you end up having to cover their backs. It's a loose pass from Granty, and all of a sudden the 10's brought him down. He's going to be crying about that fine in the car later.
What fucking game you watching, ref? It's a fucking joke, honestly. These officials are fucking woeful. Fucking woeful. You, Lino.
Nothing special to see here. What do you call a man who takes a girl on a first date and expects to split the bill? Half a job. I don't give a shit.
We could pick them apart so much more if you just come out of position. It's good though. It's good.
It's good. We can't keep doing this. I know we get sent the booklet, but the booklet is we can't live to it for 90 minutes. So
it's not a Bible, bro.
Yeah, so start doing different things. That's what I'm saying to you, Kian. When you got the ball, stop trying to do that pass. It's like you're too high and they're too compact towards you. You're trying to play an impossible. That's the brainer. Leave that to them.
As things stand, we still have to do it. Like I told you, don't fucking rely on anyone else. One thing we need to do, he's constantly talking, but we need to understand on the pitch when to go, when to stay. But you're in control of that. So Quakes is not releasing by himself, but you have to fucking tell him that. Because he just wants to go. As soon as we start stepping into those areas and then we look for that direct ball in there, we must be around the seconds, but the minute we can sustain in their half is when we need, first of all, patience. Second of all, that's when we need whip from Rion. Obviously, Conrad's starting to do it now. But when it goes out to the fullbacks, best believe it, they're not going to beat anybody 1v1. So that's when we need the slip runs from Kwaku, the slip runs from SJ, and then one of Kian if it's on the right-hand side, or Nathan if it's on the left-hand side to support from deep. And that allows us our switch. The one thing that's really going to annoy me, chaps, is we're allowing our tempo to drop to their tempo. I don't give a fuck about their tempo. This is about us bringing the game to them, not waiting for them to bring the game to us. We need to fucking stand up. We need to have the intensity. We need to have that dedication to the fucking game, because we need the fucking point.
I've started to realise what makes a good team great is having moaners in the team. Players that aren't technically gifted and others that are just great communicators. The referee's not giving anything, but do you know what? It's led to nothing, and Rion reminds him, hey, don't get too comfortable.
Hey! Get the easy ones right, man! Fucking hell! Hey, that's two!
Do you honestly expect me to hate him? He's the life of the party, this man. Any time the ball goes to him, my eyes light up, and so do the opposition.
Referee! Referee the fucking pool! Ref! Fucking shirt you wearing! He really is.
There's so much to love about the Ghana Black Star Kwaku answer. He looks up and he plays SJ in. But for some reason, SJ actually misses the target because he knows he's offside. But second viewing has it. He's timed it perfectly. And this man, he never gets any love. He's willing to play in any position for the team. But how about someone who isn't willing to play in any position and gets himself caught out again? Here comes Quaggy Maguire. Not Quaker Maguire. It's C Maguire. He plays it back to me. It ends up coming back straight away. JR warned us. So here's a massive strike. And I actually think this is our first shot on target in a half. Dan Eastman does well to claim. Come on, gentlemen. Someone's got to liven it up. We're just looking like we're a sinking ship. 1 point is enough, but why not go for it all? Quaker Answer breaks up playing this middle of the park. And he looks up for who? A bomber who? A bomber what? A bomber blood clot Nathan Palmer. He's done it again. He's just got a rage. He's the GOAT. I won't be told any different. And Rion makes some weird sound effects. Here we go again. Quaker breaks on the play. Nathan Palmer 1 touch, 2 touch. His feet, and here's the far corner. The man says calm down like CR7 would at the Bernabeu, or even if he was playing at the new camp. It doesn't matter who you are. You can't stop it. He's improved so much every year.
Nate, don't worry, I'll blow your face.
Can you believe it. Are you on the edge of your seat? Are you watching this thinking that the job's done? Will you be stupid to believe that? Regardless, the Whitstable player's got a little bit cheeky. He knows he's not going to get to the ball. And yet he slid in and taken out Conrad. So all I've done is reminded him, get over the bars, and we'll talk about it later. It's nothing but handbags. And Roots TV comes in late. Eastman throws it out to the player who's just made a ridiculous challenge. And Conrad has a saying, eye for an eye, foot for a foot. This game has livened up, but what in the system Mary Clarence is going on? Referee, get a hold of the game.
Shut up, Cooper!
George, that was low, man. Despite there being so many bad challenges in the game so far, the referees allowed it not to go to boiling point. And that's what you need sometimes, good officiating. We send it back, it comes back to us, and then we have young kid Gerard at his faithful Anfield end. He goes in with his left foot, but he stayed down. That's not like him. Sadly, Kian Gerard has managed to pop his shoulder out. He's dislocated it, and that will be the last action that we see of him this season. All the best, Stevie. We love you, Stevie. Who's going to take the blame for it? The young man has said that he's happy to continue, but he's been subbed off. And all of a sudden, everything's changed. They whipped him back past and Dean Clark's got on the end of it. That's the second for the Whitstable. Wilson. Devastating. Attacking forward. And it's basic football. You have to stop crossing into the box. And this young man has just done what all good strikers do. This ain't the pro game, but you need your basics. Your basics. Speed and ball manipulation.
Some of you are going to get some unpleasant phone calls tomorrow morning.
6 minutes has been indicated by this senior man. I think he's managed to actually climb over the bars and get a ball. Anyway, why am I hearing that music, Chris? No, surely not. We need the point. A point's all we need. As we get a 1-2, and it's a terrific shot. And it's matched by the skipper. It's a 1-2 in the area. And just as you thought that was it, the keeper, he stands up to be counted. Routine save when I look at it back, but listen, it's important. Make sure you follow Roots TV.
Wait, we scored this one. Get it in, we scored. Get it in, we scored. Take the ball, go. Wait, front post.
This is it, the last minute of the game. And that's when you need your skipper, your captain, your goalkeeper to make a difference. Sam Bailey's got it in the corner. And the clock, referee, have a look. Surely you can see it. Sam Bailey's dispossessed. And I can only pray for the best, because I've been prepared for the worst. Whitstable managed to find a switch of play, and finally, there you have it. We have done it. Wellington have survived. Due to 2 goals, Sam Bailey, Nathan Palmer have managed to secure our survival in the Kent Premier Division. Commiserations to Canterbury City and K Sports, who both fought valiantly to try and survive this year. The non-league series this season has had over 250,000 views. I can only say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the loyal viewers. We're super close to reaching the 20k mark subscribers, a number that at one point I could never imagine. So thank you so much for watching. The skipper will not be resting. There will be more content to come. Make sure you stay locked in. Competition winners will be contacted, just to make sure that you have received your prizes, and there will be a summary of this season 22-23. Thank you so much. Skipper out. You nicked.
I heard one of the fans say Canterbury are winning 2-1. No, they said I can't believe Canterbury are winning.
I don't get it. Why are you so happy? So
Yeah, but we're safe. That's job done. That's job done.
I was upset thinking it was 2 points dropped. Oh, so we're staying up.
We're staying up.
You still want me to blow your face for that goal?
Leave your face with the goal, innit?
Yeah? Go blow your face.
I know I've grilled him all season. Sam Bailey stepping up today, fam.
No, Nathan Palmer, well done, man.
Nathan Palmer as well, bro. Hey, some big fucking
Finally,
goals.
Sam,
Chinny ran his ass off as well.
Hey, Chinny, brilliant, bro.
When me, Jig, Bath, we came in, we was in the relegation zone, looking like doomsday. That was the vibes. And now, since we've come in, the two months that we've been here, Look at the fucking vibe now. Look at the change room now. You earned the right to stay in this division. You worked hard. Yes, we threw away some fucking games and we were shit in some games, but when it came down to it, when it mattered most, we stood up like fucking men and we did our fucking jobs. And all I can do, guys, is thank you. So thank you very much for being part of my first journey into management. All I can do is appreciate and show my gratitude to you lot.
I wanted to say one thing quickly, yeah, which is a thank you, innit? You probably noticed that I didn't want to talk too much today, yeah, but that's because something I spoke to some of the boys at the Dons about. It was my mum's birthday today. And they were, you know certain times, yeah, in your heart, you're like, I'm not going to let her down. And you boys done that for me, you understand? Like, I was in my heart, I was thinking, boys, like, I can't guarantee you a win, but at least we're going to show some fight, boys. And we showed it, man. Look at Kean Gerrard, surprise, surprise, at Anfield, shoulder were out. You understand? People coming in off the bench, boys. You all committed. Nathan Palmer, Sam Bailey, the teacher's pet, scoring when he needed to. I'm proud of you boys, man. And Kevin Oates has got a message for all you. I'll give you a call in a week. There's going to be someone pleading phone calls. 3, 2, 1. No.
Just me. Only me.
It's not that.
Could have done it 3 weeks ago. We are a club that's come from nowhere, like the Dons. And we're playing against teams that have got hundreds and hundreds of supporters and stuff like that. And if they got relegated, they'd be gutted. But when it's just 1 or 2 people behind the scenes, it means everything to win a trophy. It means everything to stay up.
No. Listen, last day of the season, obviously, he was talking relegation. I was saying, let's not mention that word.
I said I was doing a comparison. I was talking about Southampton and Arsenal.
What a season it's been. I want to thank you for everything you've done.
I'm here still, man.
Closing message. This is it.
Listen, man. If you're like a Premier League team, you're trying to sign G. Just make sure it's Arsenal only, innit?
Hey, that's it, boys. Shower off.
Hey, Ramsey, I'm sorry, bro.